Ready or not, here I come now. Let's play hide and seek. Prepare to be caught. Here I come now. Let's play hide and seek. Riding on the playground, no one dares to make a sound. Round and round and round and round, no one wants to be first found.
Just thought I'd show you guys how close Barry and Green are. You get to see them in front of the Ada County Courthouse right here. And then I believe Dave, he's down here and he's in front of McClure Hall, which JM in the 911 call, that is Jenna McClure. So that is a family. It's a huge, huge business, a huge building. Let me see here what we can find. Let's see what's going on here. Facebook. What a pleasure to meet our outstanding U of I McClure Center interns last week in Boise. From left to right are David Beriocha, Sophie Spanbauer, and Erica Mara. David and Erica are government affairs interns, while Sophie is the McClure Center's legislative intern and reporter. Keep up the great work. Go Vandals at Idaho State Capitol. So, what you might want to know is that Adam Lauda, his sidekick bartender, Sydney, she just graduated with a criminology degree, and she's also worked with the legislative since she was a page. I mean, she's bigger up now. She's works with 2 different senators that have been there for years and years and years. So that's Sydney. That's Adam's backup, or I don't know if she was backup or if she was he was backup. I'm not sure, but she was an assistant bartender. All right, let me see what else we can find. Yeah, ooh, very impressive. So yes, it's our pleasure, President Scott Green, says David. Ass. I had to. It was there. Ooh, and then we have the Sigma Chi Idaho Almost Friday, where he's taking a picture with Green on the steps of the McClure building. Summarize this photo in one word. Okay, hey, Verities. I didn't know this was on yours. You guys got to go visit hers. She's got a great channel, good stuff. We're often kind of playing off each other, poking each other, and getting stuff up there about the same time. Sometimes I'm first, sometimes she is, sometimes somebody else is, but we get it there eventually. There we go. Green. Yeah. Boy, they look like he could be his son. Look at that. Wow. I wonder if he wrestled. Maybe he watched him wrestling too.
Hey, Emma, meet your dad and your long-lost half-brother.
Bask. There's me. Bubbly nose. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm just now seeing that. So Bask is it's his narrative narrative heritage. It's his narrative. That's a good one. I'm going to have to keep that word. It's his heritage. They do a lot of dancing, and they're they're in the community, put it that way, and they got some money, they got some pull, and you don't mess with the Basque, baby. You don't mess with the Basque. Hey, True Crime Design. Oh, nice, Matt. Hi, Mary. Busted Flush, what up? User Debbie. Shampoo 66. Jenny Girl. Hi, Prava. Yay. Docked. Yeah. MBO. Living for TMH. Ooh, is that the mouth? TMI? No, TMH, TMI. Aunt Clara, hey. True Crime Design. Shortcake. Patty Barnett. Play Missile for me. Ah, that's cute. Misty. I said Missile. I know Missile too. I mean, play Missile for me too. I mean, Lanny. Amethyst, Hi, Cowgirl. Sarah Jane. Mousy. Spirit dwells sacred. Oh, nice Matt again. Heather. Beautiful broken woman. How are ya? Lynn's Mystic Virgo. Vixen. A cool name. English Princess. Ooh, Champagne Supernova. That's kind of interesting. Nighthawk. Once upon a crown time. Hey, Tommy, how's it doing? How you doing, buddy? How's it going? I saw you the other night. Ooh, Nikki, Circus Music. Hey there. Chris McCraft. Shine Louder. Hey, Shine Louder. Like your videos. Oh, let's see. Something be weather. Jab of weather. Jab weather. Cranley. Hey, Chandler Bing. Ha, that's funny. Okay, now we're just rolling. Okay, here's this crap video for you out there. That person that said I make crap videos. This one is for you. What's that? Nope. What? That's not David on there. That's what drives me nuts on some of these things. They put in a picture that's not related to the cover. It's just not there. Oh, this one. You guys remember this? This is Reed. Reed, the president of Sigma Chi at the time. This was Ensign. Are we going to go there? Ooh, come on, bring us there. Sometimes it won't. See, just like now. It says it's going to, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It's interesting what you can find on some of these things, though. Oh, here we go. That's a quick.
First time we are hearing from the fraternity's president.
I knew them. Ethan was always in our house. Dana was a good friend before Ethan even came up.
So, was that my imagination, or did he just say Ethan was always visiting the house, or always in the house? What does he mean by that? Allegedly, supposedly, Ethan was in Sigma Chi. So what the hell does that mean? That's the first time I've ever heard this on here, and I've listened to this a lot. Well, let's play it again, because that's... You guys let me know what you think he said. That was just weird. I mean, what if we're being lied to about that, too? God. Weird.
But that's all I really want to talk about right now, because I actually have class here in like 15 minutes.
Sigma Chi President Reed Offson says the fraternity is cooperating with the investigation. The fraternity is about half a block from the house where the murders happened.
Does anyone know where they were during that timeline? Like, there's still this big chunk where...
As of right now, we've told Moscow PD, Idaho State Police, and the FBI all we know. We're kind of leaving it up to them to piece it together. Obviously, we don't have the utilities or research to do it on our own, so we're just putting full faith in officers and the detectives doing it. But that's all I really know right now.
Are there any cameras around?
Not on the phone.
First time we are hearing from the fraternity's president.
I knew them.
Why aren't there any cameras there? And who is the guy in the back over there? That drives me nuts. I need to know who that guy is. And listen, every time someone talks about Ethan and Xana being together, they talk about Xana there being first, that Xana was there first, they knew her first. I find that very strange. I find that very, if it wasn't for Ethan, type thing. That's how that makes me feel. Listen. He's going to say it right off the bat here.
Ethan was always in our house. Dana was a good friend before Ethan even came up.
Xana was a good friend before Ethan ever even came up. And the fact that he's acting so... Don't jump up there, baby. Don't jump... Oh, don't jump up there. Want to go back outside? Okay, hold on. I got to pause for a minute. Anyway, that took a little longer than I expected. But we're both very testy today. I woke up a few times last night with a really, really bad Charlie horse in my leg and around my heel. I've never had something like that in my heel before, and it was a... Oh, dang, that sucker hurt. So anyway, neither one of us got any sleep. So we're both a little testy. Anyway, but what I was saying was, I find it really interesting how everybody's saying, Ethan was the happiest, lucky guy, would never hurt anybody, was a friend to everyone. Yet people seemed jealous of him, through here. When they talk, this way, when they're, addressing him around, especially with Xana, it was weird. I don't know. It was just strange. It's just kind of an interesting page with all these different people on it. We should do this someday where I can just go through and just play all these different things like this. I haven't seen this one yet. What? I'm sure they have great times. I would never think anything different than that. But there's also that side that they have to be so covert and quiet about that makes it just seems like it would be like these just two totally different personalities you'd put on, you know? And especially if you weren't that type of person. Like I don't feel Ethan was. I don't feel like he was, like I say, I don't think he had frat bones. And, you know, you have to kind of have that in you in order to probably make it in something like this. Just saying. It's this one. Oh, this is that one.
Coming home with me. You're coming home with me.
Jeez.
You're...
So that's how they make their money, huh?
That just don't seem to add up, but they do. His social media, his Instagram account specifically, the one that I posted in my prior video, which everyone gave me flack for and said it wasn't really his, but now we have 3 confirmed sources other than myself, because if you remember, I'm in his hometown. I went to his high school. I was friends with his sister. My sister was in class with him. So we have the mutual group of people that we went to high school with that were all on his followers list and following list. And Instagram normally deactivates accounts when people were suspected of a crime, and that's exactly what's happened now. The account has been deactivated. ABC News also confirmed it, and if you look right here, the Santa Monica Reporter also confirmed it as well. And they're literally detailing the morbid murder video that was on there, the only post that he had that I also discussed in my prior video. In that video, you will see the clip that he posted to his page, which leaves a seriously dark trail of connection to all these other things like Goon Tape, which we discussed was a company that makes material that wraps around weaponry or tools to keep yourself from slipping. Nancy Grace said he had no social media. He has no social media, but we know that now to be false. It's really turning out to be a case of collective involvement.
Okay, I find this really disturbing because this guy I found like in the beginning, like a couple years ago, right? And he's the one that brought up like the killing the clones. He was like one of the first people to do that. And he also brought up, what else did he have on there? Killing the clones. And I do think he did bring up the faceless thing, but it was after I had already seen it. But I think he had commented on it. But he's talking about that faceless account. And there's no way that is Brian's account. Not only that, so that movie, that horrible movie he talks about with this guy, you know, beating another guy up, that right there, my friends, is an advertisement for Goon Tape. See, Goon Tape has their people that buy that Goon Tape, which Goon Tape is like a non-slip tape that people use to wrap around handles of guns or tools, or you can use it for everything. It's like a high-end, I guess, like duct tape or something of the sort, with a more of a grippy feel to it. So the way this account went down, it was not only trolled. They didn't troll it just under Brian's name. They trolled it under another person's name prior to Brian's name. So it's not connected to Brian. And I mean, I can show you. I have a full video. I'll just show them to you. I'll just make a separate video of it. And it's how Goon Tape gets their advertising through their customers, so they don't have to pay for advertising. It's a brilliant idea, but there's some creepy, and I do mean creepy, videos that these people make for Goon Tape. I'm talking really creepy. And so to put this on there, it really screwed up not only Brian, but it also screwed up the guy that made that video for Goon Tape. That guy still doesn't have a channel anymore. His name was Warbear, and he doesn't do it anymore because people started coming after him, thinking he was one of the guys that did it. And he just made a video for Goon Tape. That's all he did. And that guy, the other person that made these accounts up, tagged that video into, it was somebody else's video prior to that. It was Faceless's video for one of them. And so that video was tagged in there, but it was also another person. And so here's this, yes, Faceless wears a ski mask, overhead ski mask, just like they, he does all different colors on his, but you never see his face. It's all he ever wears. And so you've got this video tagged on his account with that ski mask on, under Brian's name. I mean, it's just like, the gall of somebody. And you got to ask yourself, who is thinking that far in advance to do something like that? This is a calculated. This was very well thought out, very demonic, and very just. I mean, I just can't even. The calculated mind that someone has to have to do something like this is beyond what I'm capable of. I mean, I just, I'm not in any way, shape, or form any type of person like that anyway. I mean, oh my gosh. I don't even put salt on slugs. I mean, I freaked out about that when I saw someone doing that one time. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my God. I mean, it's just like, I can't handle stuff like that, much less something like this. I mean, you're doing this to this person. Could you guys imagine what that must feel like? Oh, man. And to have all these people thinking that you are guilty and that you're some demon and horrible monster, when the guy, I'm not saying, I don't know if he's guilty, I don't know if he's innocent, but he is innocent until proven guilty. Now, with that said, would we believe anything prosecution said if indeed something did come up to where it did show he was guilty? I don't know if we'd even believe him. I don't know if I would, because they've lied so much about everything. I mean, they've really dug their own grave. They really have. I mean, what a stupid thing to do. And then you've got the father of one of the victims come up and say the crap he said the other night on there. Oh my God. He lied through his teeth with so many things we already know. We've heard it in the hearings. We've heard it throughout the whole case. Things that prosecution has lied about, but now prosecution actually has come up that they were lying about it. They weren't admitting to it before, but now it's coming out, right? Just like the 911 call. You guys, I don't know how anybody can think this is on the up and up. What are these people doing? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Wow. Anyway, I think I'm done with this video. Oh, guess what? This is to the person who thinks I make shit videos. Here's your shit video.
They have not caught this guy. And I really, really hope they do. There needs to be 24-hour watch because they have not caught this guy. And I really, really hope they do.
That's not JM. I'm gonna just let you guys read. Another TikTok super detective. Nah, just a random fucking citizen. Yeah. Not a chance the other inmates weren't involved. Dylan was involved. She definitely knows something. She has lied one too many times. Well, so has MPD. They have that place. You can't say all three letters. Prosecution, and have admitted to it. I mean, prosecution sent FB, you know what, to, was it Vargas, the DNA lady, to her door. Bill admitted to it. At night, the police report came in, and she reported it, she said she's reporting it, and she did not want any of the Moscow Police Department to come to her door to show up there for that call. I think she wanted Lewis, like Nez Pierce or Lewiston or something like that. She did not want MPD there. There's a reason for that. Yes. Definitely not scared or sad, for sure. No one could say she's almost joy. Well, yeah, I there's some people, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the characters of this whole thing, right? The people that have been around, the grub truckers, things like that. And I'm going to show you their actions that night. And then I'm going to show you their actions prior to and after. And possibly even during. I don't know. Yeah, how did you know it was that guy? Well, true, but everybody would think it was a guy, right? I mean, but I would think something like that. It just seems just more than one person. Now they're saying he did it. He could have done it in 6 minutes. Oh my God! You can't even get upstairs and downstairs into the car in 6 minutes. God, people. Oh yeah. So one thing about everyone, almost everyone who interviewed smiled and laughed. There's one thing that really got me, and that is the partying literally started immediately. I mean, in the reports, there was parties going on all the time, and I'm talking immediately from that day. I wonder if this is Duncan, if it was Jared Duncan's. Probably not. Yeah, who knows about these things? Okay, where were we? Crispy hell. Well, that sounds a lot like Crispin, doesn't it? Who's this? 00. Yep, that's about right.
There needs to be 24-hour watch.
For sure. She's on something. Well, not everybody is. Yeah. What a guy. Why a guy? I agree. Why the police didn't, I mean, something like that. I mean, my God, you'd have to lock down something normal would be you'd lock down the vicinity. For sure. To think that one wouldn't do that is, you're only just stupid, I think. I mean, really, there's so many, and then, just to say, so stress on the students, you can all just go home if you have to go take your vacation early. Oh my God. Okay. Because it couldn't have been a student, right? I mean, not in the history of anything like this happening was it a student, right? Wrong. It's usually the people, for most circumstances, it's usually the people closest to you. And you hear these people say, and 20 to 35% of them did not even come back after they left. I mean, is that not come back to even get their stuff? What does that mean? Not even come back. That's sus in itself. Although, I'm telling you, I would have been scared to death, knowing that I would have been definitely on the up and up and not involved in anything like this. That I could have been one of those people that just took them and just freaked out. I mean, but I think I probably would have got my stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not there. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I can understand that happening. But the people the people that talk about this, knowing the people that they're talking about, makes me feel very suspicious. I better check and make sure I got enough room in here. Yeah, people stayed in that neighborhood, partying, walking by the house, going up and peeing on the house. Are you kidding me? That just makes me feel weird.